Welcome back to Good Day. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
Well, if that's true, then apple cider, apple pie, and apple butter must be good too.
We'll go with it. Yeah, find everything apple and other flavors too this weekend in beautiful historic Grand Rapids. Chuck Thomas has everything you need to know about the 46th annual Applebutter Fest. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
46 years.
Yes.
That's a huge accomplishment.
That's a lot.
Yeah. We've had a lot of good times and not very many bad times. Seriously, we've been very fortunate. The weather has held most of the time. This week, I see that from your weatherman that we're going to be upper 50s, which means it's going to be a tremendous time in the festival because we won't have maybe the bee situation buzzing around all of our food and fresh stuff and
they
everything.
Like the sweet stuff. They love that apple butter, don't they?
Yes, they do. And you know, we just want to make it a family event. That's what our goal is. And our second goal is to promote the historical value of Northwest Ohio. We have reenactors from the late 1700s through World War II on our canal along the river. We have demonstrators in the park that show how things were done a long time ago. We, of course, make fresh apple butter, so anybody can come over and stir some apple butter. We've got 3 kettles already made, which I brought some that we made Saturday for you.
I'm smelling the biscuits and the apple butter here.
That's right.
Yes.
And you know, what we did was we ended up getting a gap between some we pre-made and then before the others come out, so we made it for that gap. So we'll have continual flow of sailing.
You can't not have apple butter.
It's the Applebutter Fest. So talk to us a little bit, Chuck, about what goes into making apple butter. What is that process?
Okay, we peeled 45 bushel on September 20th, and then that went over to my co-chair's farm, Steve Kreider, where we have what we call the Big Stir, and we make about 1,300 half pints there to sell, at 10 o'clock. And then this last Saturday, we decided to take 15 bushel of that and make 1 barrel behind the old fire station in town and canned it. And so we have, that's what I brought you, was the freshest. Freshest
of the fresh.
So
that's right.
It takes a lot of apples to
it takes
get
about
this jar.
15 bushel per 50-gallon kettle. And
He's done the math.
and 7 gallon of cider, because first you got to cook the cider down to a syrup, and then you put the apples in, you stir and stir and stir, and you got to keep it from in copper kettles, and you have to keep it from burning, the fire from burning underneath. That's why there's a constant, in the clips you had, they're stirring. We constantly do that. That's why when volunteers show up or visitors, right there it is, they can come out
so
and they can take their turn.
Get tired, you know, you're going to
we have to have plenty of people. We have to have plenty of people show up to do that. And then we actually can it right there in the tent.
Wow. And so it is super fresh and delicious.
And hot.
What do you add apple butter to?
Anything.
Anything, everything. What do you like
some of your future guests, they want to make a apple butter sour for their fundraising event.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm trying to work out a deal for them to make sure that I have some for them, you know. So
that would be a good mix. I like it with pork.
Yes,
you know,
it's very good.
Pork and apples, it's a great combo.
Yes, it is. Also, you can use it in anything like ice cream, on warm bread, anything you would use a jam on or a jelly.
Sure, a toast.
You can replace it and everything with it. I'm not a cook for sure, so I haven't experimented on making other things with it, but hey, I figure anybody can come out and get a jar and they can experiment in their kitchen if they want. So
nice, the good stuff. And then of course you've got all the vendors, you know, people can come out and do their shopping. And this is Sunday only, right?
Correct. It's we have 100 juried craft vendors down the main street. We have 2 other areas that also have crafters in it, more up where the old high school was and the old elementary was in town. We have something for everyone. We have different food groups around and everything, and most of the people we deal with downtown are nonprofits. We encourage nonprofits to come in and make money for their things, and the Little League runs the Pirate Park craft, and the Cub Scouts run the over by the pool, the flea market type over there, and the Boy Scouts serve food over where the reenactors are across the canal. So all those groups are making funding for themselves. And a lot of the people that man the parking lots also are nonprofits or scout groups or soccer teams or, you know, FFA and all that. So
you're helping the community when you come out.
Yes, that's our whole goal. Is not just like you're seeing now some of the historical stuff. That's also we're very much into the history of it.
Yes, a lot to learn, a lot to experience, and a lot to enjoy. I'm going to try biscuits, Stephen.
Go ahead.
Hey, what about parking? Do you have places for people to park?
I was going to ask that because there are a lot of people that show up each year.
We park and surround, we shut the town down at 7 a.m. because we just can't. There's no way people can drive through town. It's just not going to happen. So we have different parking lots around the village, and we have buses. Childers is our bus crew, and they do a great job bringing in people. And we have different stops where they get off at, like 4 different places they can get out of the bus.
Nice.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. Applebutter Fest this Sunday, starting at 10 o'clock from 10 to 5 downtown.
Yeah, the buses start running at 7:30.
At 7:30.
Okay. Oh my goodness. All right.
Early.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You got to get there. Got to get
there early.
apple butter. Delicious. Thank you so much for coming.